Tsotsi a winner Oscar.
Yeah.
Ako jetse ho jwang ho winner Oscar because le rona re le tje. Ha e batla Oscar ka le leng la matsatsi. Ho jwang?
The film won, not me.
But you were part of the film.
Yeah, mara share. Let me tell you something that I got an award for. Uhopola series when we were black. Now I can tell you about that. Hobane Hutotsi was a supporting actor. Let me tell you, when we were black, the director one invited the young man in Rosebank. And then, of course, in this one particular moment, blah blah blah, and that's what got me the prize. But anyway, so radiator all these scenes. Look, under apartheid, the black man was wounded. He was emasculated on our fouls, was finished inside. Leha kapara suit, that's why in Sizwe Bansi is dead. The Buntu character says, you know, yeah, you keep saying, nah, I'm not dead, I'm a man, look at me. Well, fine, look at you on Sunday, you put on your shirt, your hat on your head, and if anybody ever touches that hat, they're in big trouble, blah, 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 blah. But the white man comes and talks to you, and then you shrivel your head. Is that what you call a man? And so, this man was wounded, which is why but then the white people come. My relatives, it was just an Audi, not fashionable. How can a black person drive an Audi? So, in the scene there, I'm driving, I think it was a Chevy 4100, something like that. I'm parking the car, and so, Babatla ki drive. So, take 5. I say, hey, no, we don't want that. You must be like a monkey. Dance Bobijan. What? Bobijan? Yeah, so and I did that scene. Banka Pasaka by Sheva threw it on the floor. It's little boys. I'm speaking as a black man. It's little boys emasculating me like that. And then they walk away. The bending to pick up my manhood and my ego and my identity in that. And I pick it up. I look at them. And I go and sit in the car. When I got to the car, all my fellow actors were crying. It was not the characters crying, it was the actors crying. Is this where we come from? Is this where we come from? But nah, that's where I came from. Please understand, another story. In Sizwe Bansi is dead. This man also, Eastern Cape. And then Utlemona di Tropong Utloseveza. And what happened, why play Sizwe Bansi is dead? Habat was potom busi one day, bafumana a man abolau. And Libitola Haike Robert Zwelinze. So, Banka Pasaya Hai Kibuntu. Onka Pasaya Ubea Pasatina Jili Pediche. Onsa Snepe Sa Robert Zwelinze. Oskenya Pasenya Sizu. Banzi. Onkas nepesa Sizwe Banzi, o se kenya paseng ya Robert Zwelinzima. In other words, the dead man is Sizwe Banzi. Na sekele Robert Zwelinzima. Hi, Buntu. Hi, what does that mean? Me, Sizwe Banzi is dead. Hi, Buntu. What about, I'm a man. Look at me. I've got a wife. I've got children. I can run with a wheelbarrow full of cement. I'm a man. No, Buntu, you can't do that to me. And then I cried. Director, I saw the play more. Avale, ulala. I can't act. It's about ulala. You see, it's Jerry crying, not Caesar. The art, and Batung, I'm Kibua Fela today. Maybe next year we'll do a proper workshop. I say, I'll take the hook. But here's what it's about. When you do that part and you stop at 95% and the cry is there in your throat, but your eyes are just wet, but you're not crying, the audience will cry, not you. If you cry, the audience is just going to say, ah, shame. But over Bailey, over 2 seats, they don't have to go anywhere because you've done everything for them. The craft lies in the technical control of the actor. You don't cry, then the audience will cry. That man picking up his ID document when we're black, he can't cry completely. The audience cries. I directed Nongok, Dambi Sakente, may her soul rest in peace. Dambi Sakente, she talks about okay? And she's trying to put her life together. She's desperately doing everything to be a decent woman. You know, in our society, how when a man and a woman get married, we pull out all the debt, the woman, but the man had about the 17 secret children, right? And so in that play, the young man falls in love with Nongok. And then somebody abamulela, hey, what's about who's inside you? Hey, or second hand, hey. And then he questions Nongok. And eventually Nongok tells him the story. Or look, I grew up very poor. Very poor. We were so poor, we had nothing to do. We didn't clean our house because there was no dirt. There was nothing in our dustbin. But my mother cleaned every day. My father, the little money that he got, he went and got drunk while we lay hungry. Then my father died, and then I went out to go and look for work. And eventually, I started working in the street. And I got Sam to begin to become the bouncer on my... He knew how to do business. He was bringing them in, all these customers, the rich ones, the poor ones, the thin ones, the fat ones. I even saw some coming in with small Bibles in their pockets. And they took out the pictures. And the very men, on Sunday morning, they took their children and wife to church and came to me and slept with me. And you want to charge me? And she said that monologue. And 95%. Every day, somebody cried in the audience. Why? Because we know the truth. We know the truth. And it gets very close to home. But as an actor, you must keep driving. Pump and that, hard accelerator, and then stop. and let the audience do the rest of the chain. That's what it's about. Now, I was talking to somebody yesterday about opening an agency and so on, and I say, you see, please, guys, don't be fooled. Ka batho ba ko kerekeng, ka batho ba ko sekolong, ba lefa applause, and you think you've arrived. You have a long way to go. Ask us to come here and disappoint you. You have a talent, but you're not yet an actor. You're not yet an actor. And so you want to beg me, go to the agent Gauteng. And then the agent says, show me what you've done. No, you've done the KHFL. No, they're not interested. There's a lot of people with degrees, degrees in acting. So please understand, the industry is not easy. It's not easy. You have to work hard.